He'll watch a movie, then he'll tell you all about it. It's the Armstrong Entertainment Show.
Hello everyone and welcome to Armstrong Entertainment. This is Chad here and I saw the movie 93Queen, directed by Paula Eieselt. Now let me just start off by saying that I am a white boy who grew up in southern Florida where I was raised with a Southern Baptist background. So needless to say, my family was slightly religious and we had a lot of strong values and core, so I'm quite familiar with that. Now with that being said, I was walking into this film and I knew that it was going to be about something that I didn't grow up with. There was no Hasidic Jewish people in southern Florida where I grew up. So I knew I was walking into this documentary about this whole culture, this whole world that I knew very, very little about. I mean, I know some things, but I knew I was going to learn so much, and that is what makes me so excited to see documentaries and why I love documentaries so much. I just love to learn anything, especially if it's set to a movie. Two of my favorite things, learning and movies. So I knew I was going to learn so much, and I did. Now this film is a 5-year-in-the-making documentary about a group of super religious Hasidic Jewish women who are trying to create the first all-female ambulance driver corps in New York City. Now, that might seem like it's not a big deal. Actually, no, it does seem like a big deal because Hasidic Jewish women are not allowed to be volunteer ambulance drivers in the men's version, which is crazy and something I never knew about. So this whole concept is spearheaded by the tenacious Rachel Fryer, who basically, this documentary is following her story over the course of these 5 years and their struggle to create this all-female volunteer system and what they come up against and who they have to fight and just all of their struggles, especially in this super religious culture, which like I said, I'm familiar with. So I was able to relate on. It was interesting that I don't know much about Hasidic Jewish people, but I'm able to relate on the fact that I understand these core values and how religion affects their everyday life. This movie is just such a beautiful story. There are so many lovable characters who are real people. The musical score is great, and it just seems like it's such a timely piece, especially in what's going on in the world today. It's directed by a woman. It's a woman empowerment. It's these women struggling in this religious culture. It's interesting. I feel like a lot of people don't know about this. I know I'm not the only one that did not know that they were not allowed to join. These Hasidic Jewish females were not allowed to join ambulances. I know I'm not the only one who did not know this. So I highly recommend it. I really loved it. I love it when I learn anything, and I definitely learned a lot with this film. I believe it's opening this Friday, slowly to selected theaters. Definitely go check it out. It is called 93Queen. And I would not be surprised if it got nominated for Best Documentary at the Oscars this year. Just putting it out there. All right, my name is Chad, and until next time.
He'll watch a movie, then he'll tell you all about it. It's the Armstrong Entertainment Show.